Hello everyone, I am Tacet and welcome to Gems of War Guild Wars. Yeah, that's right. Week 12, day 5. It is a red day, of course, which means probably true damage, though given the HP values that are out there this week, maybe we try something else, we'll see. Needs to figure out what on earth our battles even are. So, Guild Wars, schedule, red day, of course, and attack. What do we have? Annoying. Very, very annoying is what we have. So, do we stick with the classics? How much is the HP we have to deal with? We can 4-shot. 3-shot. Can we 3-shot? There are some that we can 3-shot. We will do a total of 70... Oh no, 80. 81 damage. Anything with 81 or less HP, we can 1-shot. Or 3-shot, I mean. I wish we could 1-shot. Oh gosh, if we could 1-shot full AoE, that would be insane. But, no, that's not something that normally happens. So, yeah, let's just throw this down. 3-shot is adequate for Guild Wars. So, we'll get into it. Hello, Marcus. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. So, yeah, we'll roll with this. Stick with the classics. Unless we come up against, like, a really annoying Wolf Garrick one, maybe. We'll probably just stick with classics. Stick with what wins as we lose. Stick with what wins, loses. Hello, JZG. Welcome. Okay, well, stick blue. Drop the red. Go from there. Can skull into the yellow drop, which I'm tempted to do because we do have to be wary of skulls. Oh gosh, no. No. Good, no devour yet. Yeah, that was bad. Really bad. What do we even follow up with? I guess we just take a red surge into another red next turn. Oh gosh, we didn't even surge! No! And there's no red for us to take, or yellow. Actually, yellow would be better, but we'll just take a skull. It just devoured Draculus. Okay. That's a way to start. Though, regardless of what that was, that would normally be the slot that we put our summoner. So I guess that wasn't the worst thing that could have happened, because if we were doing a different team, that would have been our summoner devoured right there. So look at the bright side. Okay, so let's hope he doesn't take yellow, or distract from this area. Good. So now we can convert out on yellow. This will give us the summon that we need to go get ourselves a summon. This is exactly enough damage to kill it. Perfect. Good thing we took all those skulls earlier. So there we go. Now the biggest threat is to kill out the, well, everything actually. There isn't anything that is not a threat on that team. So let's take that blue, or the skull with the blue. Take another blue. That will not be enough to do much. If he devours, we are pretty much dead. I think we give him a skull. One won't matter at the moment. While he's alive, he's actually does quite a bit less damage off his skulls. Yellow I'm tempted to take, but if he destroys our Crimson Bat, it doesn't really matter. Oh good, we got the drop, and he went for something he couldn't even devour anyways. So that works out. So we do have our summoner. We'll throw our Crimson Bat first, because we might get alignment next turn. And he is Forest Guardian, that is really bad. Double check that he will get nothing. So brown to green, he'll get that. He'll get that. Purple to skull. It doesn't look like he gets anything beyond 2 pairs, which will just go back into himself. Do we have extra turn off of anything? No. So let's do our summon. We get Moloch, which is actually really good. He, of course, gets a miss. We throw down that. He does have barrier now. Should be able to break it off of something. I sure hope. Okay, maybe not. Move that over. That is troubling. Very troubling. I guess we take blue into skull. Now we'll kill him. And we just have the other one to deal with. Now we could just throw Crimson Bat down now. See what he does, and then go from there. We'll go for that. Because now we can go for a really high skull. Yeah, we broke barrier with Moloch, I noticed that. Wasn't expecting that, because there's only a 1 in 4 chance that would have even happened. Okay, our bat is dead, and there's nothing I can do about it. So, rip the bats. Okay. I might overkill him on accident. And I might have to because there's a devour chance. I can't let him poke us or else he gets a kill. We're going to have to go for 30 less points most likely here. Unless we can get that void portal up very, very quick. Doesn't look like it though. Also, blue is pointless to take at this point. I need him to not devour. Hmm. Well then. What do we do now? Just take reds, purples, and we definitely just need to go for the win at this point. And secure it. We'll take yellow just so it's not blocking our last little bit of red. We're not actually going to cast her though. We're running out of moves too, which is unfortunate. Well, on the bright side, so is he, but there he goes. Ow. Well, that's a lot less than his normal damage though. I could bait out another skull. Or we could just simply take a red since it goes directly into him now. We'll probably do that. Oh, good. Okay, good. We got it off the top. Oh, we even got a turn off the top too. So we'll take a skull. Then we'll summon. And go from there. Ah, stop trying to hit it. No. Okay, we'll get our summon. We get web spinner. That could come in handy. Our blues will also feed into it if we want to. Though I'm not going to. Or at least not yet. Nice surges. Except we don't have full mana on the one we need. Let's try getting purple and get rid of this. So we'll do that. That'll give us the mana there. We'll get our mana up that way. Oh no, the extra turn got in the way. Okay, never mind. But we'll just take the purple there. I forgot, extra turns actually don't get in the way since they can surge now. So if he doesn't hit our Valkyrie, we're in good shape. Please don't be smart enough to do it. No, he's smart enough to do it. Okay, let's go get our summon. We're right back where we were. Can we somehow get full mana on it one more time? Can we push the limits that far? We're going to try. Except I can't take any mana right now is the only problem. Oh, and one more skull he gets a kill as well. Which would be quite unfortunate. Okay, we gotta take the skull. Now he kills us with every skull he does. Oh wait, he just got it. Ah, never mind. Well, we need the purple anyways, I guess. Okay, this isn't looking good at all. Well, I got the extra turn there. I need a red or a purple. Still a chance we could leave this with perfect score. I gotta be careful not to put more green on the board though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Should I swipe a green now? It will prevent him from getting an extra turn if I do. There we go. No extra turn for you. Except now we're entangled. But we'll deal with that. I wasn't intending to kill him yet anyways. Okay, we need like 1 mana. Can we please get 1 mana? I'm not even going to bother with this because it's just going to give him more skulls. I can take red next turn if he doesn't take it. Of course he takes it. Well, we'll go for the skull then. He just keeps denying our mana. I need to make sure I don't give him purple there. So we'll just go for skull again. And there we go. That's what we need. Full team. Now let's win. What do we get? Oh, def. That's useful. That is very useful. Okay, let's start this off by spiking. And hoping that he does not land that. Got it. Nice. That Bone Storm. Best use of a Bone Storm yet. And that's also why I upgraded that guy. Because now we had him legendary here. But yeah, that was the best use of a Bone Storm yet for the win. Full team. Easy. No. That was a lot harder than it needed to be. Wow. Mainly because he got a Devour so early on our Draculus. I was not expecting that. He got like turn 2 Devour on Draculus. Which, yeah, basically broke our team. I should probably stop using this team, maybe, for this day. Wow, their HP values. Then again, he doesn't have Barrier. He's not using Forest Guardian, so this one's actually fine. That's actually a really weird thing to use. Totem in the Guild Wars. Totem first slot with Epic Rarity. So we'll just stick with this for now. Hello! Oh, sorry, I didn't say hello to everyone yet. Did I say hello initially? Hello, Marcus. Hello, JCG. Hello, Aaron. Hello, Amanda. Hello, Will. Hello, Miles. Hello, Aaron again. Hello, King Larry Jr. Hello, JCG again. I just said like some of those twice, like multiple times, but welcome, everyone. Welcome, welcome. Okay, let's go, and that was an intense battle. I had to focus, sorry. Didn't get to say all the hellos, but we'll go swipe that over. And see if we can get this up. Probably get a Valkyrie down. See what we can do from there. Where do we throw the Valkyrie? I think we'll just throw the blank skull. We'll move the brown over. Get that on more brown. And then we just get Draculus up. So now we have the combos we need. A little late. Would have been nice to have that the previous battle. But better late than never. We'll take it. Okay, he has barrier on everything. That is unfortunate, but we can deal with it. They'll break the barrier. Do the damage. Vine Whip is almost useless. Oh, never mind. 52. That's a lot of damage this week. Never mind. Vine Whip is a little bit beyond useless. That's actually not that bad. At least this week anyways. Actually, just in general, he's not too bad. The main problem he has is that he ends his turn after his ability. Also, the fact that they add half damage now, troops that have half damage, the fact that he only does 1 damage to adjacent is completely laughable these days. Okay. How do we go about this? Is this really our only move? I'm trying to find a different move, and it's like, oh, okay, take the screen. Well, that's the only move. I don't want to give him more skull yet, but I guess we will. And again, is that really our only move again? I don't want to have to take it. Okay. Well, there's more moves on the board now, so we might as well throw something down. Don't really need to worry about the Draculus. I think we just go for a poke at this point, then go for Valkyrie mana the next turn. So we'll go for poke, go for mana. He'll take skull. Gotta watch out on there. We'll throw down this into a Valkyrie. Actually, we could Valkyrie first to get the Draculus cast. That will give us 54 damage. Never mind, nothing actually dies from that. So we'll save it for the bat and give it to him right now, I guess. Because everything does look like it's in alignment. I'll just take the brown down and everything will be where it needs to be. And now we have a couple options even. So we'll go do it on green so we can get the yellow back. Oh wait, never mind, I moved it in the way. I didn't see the one down there. That moved the board, so now we can't get the free yellows, unfortunately. That up there we'll just give to him. Not worried about him getting that. I think we might just take the blue now for the double cast. Double cast is enough to start getting kills. So we'll just take a standard blue. Let him poke us. Poke and poke. Oh wait, never mind, he gets barrier. No, that was going to be the final blow. Miscalculation there. Forgot about that. Barrier. The barrier wall getting in our way. Okay, at least he didn't get skull or anything. Okay. And we'll just do this on brown. Break the barrier with the bats, then kill them out. Actually, do we gain... Oh well, let me do this first because he's about to die. I forget if we gain HP when we break barrier with Draculus. I believe the answer is yes. I'm almost 100% sure it is yes, that we gain HP when we break the barrier. Like 99% sure. Okay, and that's pretty much match. Oh, though we do need to go resummon that, which is pretty easy. All we have to do is take a purple. So we can already resummon it. Let me do that now, just to make sure he diverts his attack. Okay, so all we have to do from this point is simply get Draculus mana, and then we win. And that's match. Oh wow, he almost died. Whoa. But that's fine. And down it goes. Hello, Ajak. Welcome. Bonuses are crazy. A lot of people are giving up on the game since it's become near impossible. Yeah, a lot of aspects of the game have become a little bit annoying as of recently. Really hoping that they will tweak in the future. Okay, Scion, Deaf, Famine, Deaf. Similar to Double Famine, except it's Double Deaf. Interesting. And of course Scion, because, yeah, always Scion. Well, we can still triple shot them really easily. And since he only has the one Famine, he won't hurt our bat as much. So we'll go for this. Should be fine. We can also kill out the first slot a bit quicker as well, since we have the 2x skulls. The only thing I might be worried about is what he actually creates or reduces on us every single turn. Attack and magic would be really bad if he keeps reducing those. I also have to watch out for these skulls constantly. I think I'm just going to move it though. Okay, so we'll throw down our ability. Get our initial pokes. Yep, he's already hitting magic. Wow, he hit magic both times. No way. Get off our magic. Okay. So nothing good to take. We'll just move that down. He gets a skull. Doesn't matter since we don't have any mana on it at the moment. It will matter now, though. We can do this just for green. We get some brown drop, too. I might just go for a yellow, though. Need to start getting Valkyrie up. Especially since we need her, not just her convert, but her souls as well. Now, what is our best option here? We need an extra turn. That is mandatory. We have yellow. I want to do red, but it's not an extra turn. Green, no. Brown, no. Okay. So it looks like we do a yellow convert. And that gives us bat for only 12 damage. But that's still better than nothing, I guess. So we will go and throw that down. What do we build from here? Probably a Valkyrie, but there's no way to take Valkyrie mana. So we'll just move this and hope for drops. Nope, didn't get any. Let's go for a Valkyrie. One more will do enough. Don't think we can drop them, though. And I'm not going to take that red. It's a trap. We actually get a skull off that, too. If we could just get one more, that'd be great. So we'll go for that blue. There we go. Perfect. So we'll throw down the skull into the purple. Now we just have to worry about the famine that's about to cast and kill us. So that's one less threat. We can also start skull distracting, or at least once. We can skull distract once. That's as far as we can go with that. So Bread Surge would save us right here. Got it. Nice. And there we go. I think we just won. If we have an extra turn, we won. We won. There we go. Because that will kill Draculus. We have our summon. And we're good to go. That's amazing. The first battle was actually the hardest battle. We still have his ability, but it only does 1 damage. We might as well just take the skull instead. Worst thing that happens now is he def marks 1 troop, which is our Valkyrie. So that's pretty much nothing. We'll do our summon. Plague with Impervious. Didn't necessarily need him, but out of anything we could have gotten in this particular situation, that actually is pretty good. He has relatively decent HP. He also has Impervious, so he can't be def marked. So that kind of works out. Nice. Skull, I still need to make sure I don't give him. Mainly because I need him to give it to us. Oh, really? It's our only move? Sure it is. Really? Hate when that happens. But we'll go find a Valkyrie. I really need something with a lower mana cost so we can keep skipping our turns if we need to. That's the struggle of using higher mana cost troops. Our lowest thing we have is a Valkyrie. Okay, well, we'll move that over. Go from our red. Throw down the Valkyrie. He still has a def. We don't have any extra turns around, though, that we'll be able to utilize. Had a long 20-minute battle in Guild Wars 2. Paragon had Orc, Cyclops, Garnock, and Summoner. Oh, he's still using the whole Orc thing from the other week. Of course, they had enough mana just in time to spawn. Oh, wait, are you on console? Because I believe you guys still have the bonus for that or something, right? Hoping they will tweak sooner rather than later. I know, right? They really do need to tweak it already. The game, many things need to be rebalanced. You had a 45-minute battle last night? Wow. Generally, we get our Guild War battles done in like 20 minutes now, though this one is probably going to take a little bit longer. Blue Day definitely isn't, Red Day definitely isn't the quickest of days. So let's go try getting our Drain up, start getting our Plague. I don't even care if we give it a bunch of blue. Its ability is relatively harmless, kind of. So let's throw, in case the Plague dies, let me throw Plague first. So we'll do Plague. I was hoping that would have hit HP on the first one, but at least they're poisoned now. We'll throw a Crimson Bat. I mean a Draculus. Well, same difference. They're both basically the same troop. I think I'll bait out Skull as much as I don't want to. I'd rather have him die now than have him die later in the battle. So we'll get him killed. All we have to do now is just take a bunch of purple so we can get a resummon. And then we're pretty much won. They're just going to almost die on their own. All we have to do is cast that. So if we just purple surge here, we're good to go. There we go, we won. So he's diseased. Yeah, diseased. So he's not going to be able to gain mana anytime soon. We'll just do our summon. That's a funny summon. A little late. That's not really going to help us. He even got the Gate Guardian too. Which does make sense. We killed 2, so he had a pretty good chance with 50% chance that he would have gotten it. Yeah, you would have quit if it wasn't for the Guild War thing during that one battle. Yeah, Guild War battles kind of make it so you don't quit them because they're worth so much more as a battle compared to other battles that you would normally do. Okay, here's the annoying Finir version. He does have Entangle, which could really troll us. We have to make sure he doesn't get any extra turns. As long as we can rush him down with skull damage, we should be fine. Biggest issue, of course, will be that Entangle, I think. That or him buffing himself into one-shot range on everything we have. Because we don't have any skull resistance. Okay, neither of those surge. That's unfortunate. And he's going to get a buff uncontested. And I can't take either Valkyrie mana, unless we get a red. And of course, he just steals the red right away from us. Instead of casting. Okay, let me start taking some purple. Have a feeling we'll be needing it. Just in case. 137. Wait, do we have enough to live? Let me calculate this out real quick. 68 plus 58 plus 16. We do have enough to live with a cast. The more you know. So we will cast. Get it off now, just in case he randomly gets the most annoying skull we've ever seen. Just in case. Okay, he's denying our mana, but we still got it. You can deny it all you want. Still gonna get it eventually. What do we do from here? Oh, that. Fail. Almost swiped that incorrectly. Okay. Skull drop. Not worth it. We can survive the shot. Though actually I probably should. I should probably delay his one shot as long as possible. Because we we do end up doing 2 times as much damage as well right now. Oh, now we don't. Well, now we're entangled. That's a thing. We still survived the shot, though. So, we'll cast, let him do his poke. He'll give us blue, assuming he takes it correctly. Actually, as long as he doesn't take that up, we get free blues. Perfect. So, we'll get some blues. He might not even be able to use it, though, but we get some blues. And never mind, he will, because we get Valkyrie. As long as we can get an extra turn here. And we can do it all for red. Not the color I really want to have to do it on, but I will. Because I'll kill out most of his team. It won't put us out of one-shot range, but it will make it so we can... Oh, wait, never mind. We can deny the skull. I didn't even see that up there. Nice. Oh, no, I just saw a flash of lightning outside. If my connection goes out randomly, it was from that. Yeah, connection still seems good at the moment. But it is thundering outside. Oh, we can take a free turn down there, too. I don't think I'm going to go for it, though, because I don't think he will go for it. You know what? I'm not going to risk it. We're going to take it. Just in case. If he was for some reason to go for that, that would have been horrible. So we'll just go for it ourselves. And he buffed up the other one. So now we have 2 ridiculously annoying troops to have to deal with. Our summoner is ready to go, though. And the only thing that can really kill us now is his skulls. So as long as we play safe. Does he have alignment right now? Yes, he does. A very, 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 very large alignment. But we can easily take it out just with this purple. There we go. And now he gets almost nothing. So we'll move that over. Poke him with a skull. And take the blues. And a free skull on top of that. Oh, 1 HP, really? That shield. There we go. Now he's out. And that's pretty much match right there. Get rid of barrier. Take another poke. Dead. Nice and smooth. And Crimson Bat did work on that battle. Wow. Very nice. Okay. So, the final battle. The Padme. And we're up against Caberis, Giant Spider, Forest Guardian, and Queen Aurora. That's rather tame as soon as we kill the Forest Guardian. The only thing that could really go bad is if Giant Spider aligns too many purples next to the Forest Guardian. It's about the only thing that can really go horrible. Other than that, should be fine. Queen Aurora is kind of just there. It does have barriers, which might be annoying with the combination of the two. Then again, actually, that might be a little bit more dangerous than I think it will be. Because we have to use gigantic casts. We don't have any red troop that can easily get rid of barrier, though. Necrease is about the only thing I can really think of. And I don't want to get rid of Void Portal, because I need at least something that's immune to Devour. So if worse comes to worse, we can Void Portal solo him with summons. So we will have to leave it as is. Because I have a feeling it will become to that point. Unless I can rush him down quick enough with Crimson Bat. That's our only real chance right here. So let's hope that happens. We don't have any real mana drains we can use either, other than Moloch, which wouldn't really work out that well. But we'll see what happens. Okay. Well, right off the bat, we're getting a skull. Not quite sure if that's actually the best of things to take, but I will go for it. Yep. Oh, wow. Free red into blue. Good thing I did. That's actually a decent amount of mana for free. Let me go take these reds. Oh, wow. Wow, 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 wow. Wow. The luckometer is off the charts. Now, that was pretty lucky. I don't think we actually needed that to win. But if we lose now... Actually, we still could. Let me remove his extra turn in case he decides to do it on yellow. Exactly why I took away that color. If I wouldn't have done that, he would have got an extra turn right there. Had a feeling he was going to go for it. Wow. Always good to disable every option. Because that was the only option that would have gave him extra turn. Regardless of what color he would have aimed at. Okay. Not the best of boards. We can actually kill him out, though, with a skull right now. Amazed how quickly he got downed. Which way do we take the skull, though? No way seems good. I guess there isn't a bad way. The only bad way would be taking that to the left. Isn't that the exact move it's telling me to do? I believe it is. That's the exact move it's trying to tell me to do. That's literally the only bad possible move I can make. Is to take it the exact way the thingy is trying to make me go. So, we'll just take this one over here. Not even going to listen to that. There we go. That's exactly what would have happened if I would have taken that. So, we'll take that. Thank you very much, AI. At least the AI follows the exact same move. So, that works out. I deliberately try to bait sometimes with that, too. They don't always go for the exact same move, but they are pretty likely to go for the exact same move. Let's see. Will he go for that green next turn? Let's actually see. Will he go for that green? Find out in a moment. No, he didn't. But he did go for a green, just not that exact green. He'll get distracted off a skull. So, as long as we keep the alignment here, we just won. And I believe that is the match. Wow. Last battle was easiest battle, though we did get really lucky there at the beginning for a quick burst on the start. But, yeah. There. That was actually the smoothest one out of every single battle, was the final one. So that's perfect 6,300. Pretty smooth red day. Took us like, what, 28 minutes? Plus commentary during it, kind of. And that moves us up to 5th place. Doesn't really matter, though, because unless we can get to 3rd, our prize doesn't increase. It would only decrease if we get below 6. If we get 7 for below, we would get less reward. But from 4 to 6, we end up getting the reward of 41 of the Troop of the Week, 25,000 gold, and 400 gems. So not that big a difference. The only two ones that really have a gigantic difference is if we happen to get rank 1 or 2, because they're ridiculously high amounts of gems, or if we get 8 or 9, because 8 or 9 would make us go down. I mean, 9 or 10 would. Yeah, I know. I saw people advertising their channels in mine. I normally don't really bother unless they keep doing it over and over and over and over again. But yeah, oh wow, 8 defend wins, 4 loses. That's actually pretty smooth too. But yeah, if anyone else has any other questions you want me to go over, let me know. Otherwise, we'll just chill probably for the next half an hour. And then head out for the night. Wow, how did they... Wait, what just happened? We just got 2 wins off the same person in 0 minutes. What? Look at that. 1... That's weird. Let me take a screenshot of that. That's suspicious. That is really suspicious. Look at that. Like 6 battles in 0 minutes. And 2 of them are from the exact same person with the exact same score. Why you be doing this? I'm pretty sure that's not her actually doing it. It's probably some kind of glitch of some kind. Are they all from the same guild? No, they're all from different guilds. Every single one is a different guild. Yeah, not quite sure what's up with that. But anyways, that just happened. Well, red day done. What's for the final day for tomorrow? Let me double check. Guild. And Guild War. We got our perfect day today. Tomorrow is purple. Oh, I wonder if I'll probably try the new purple troop tomorrow. The one that's actually good in Guild Wars. I'll only likely use it once, but I do want to make a team out of it. It likely will use Legends and possibly Mythics. But I do want to build a team around her. At least one, or at least try to do it once. It depends if they have good teams that she'll actually be good against. But, yeah. The Baba Yaga. We'll be using her tomorrow. Deal damage to the last 2 enemies, silence them, and summon a Yaga's hut. So she'll be our summoner. She'll also, if they're running a Famine Death combo that only uses 1 Famine and 1 Death in the last 2 slots, this would be an amazing counter to them. Because it would counter out both the Famine and the Death. And generally, if they're running a Scion Ragnagor team, their last 2 slots are going to be Famine Death. And Baba Yaga is a ridiculous hard counter to that. I wouldn't be surprised if she was literally made to counter out that. So yeah, I believe if we get the situation tomorrow, we're going to try using her against it. Because if she could just keep silencing them, we would not only have a summon in case they take skulls, we'd also have the capability to basically deny out their entire team. But yeah, we will be trying her tomorrow for the Purple Guild Wars and see how that pans out. Lady Gaga. I didn't say Lady Gaga. Also, why am I coughing so much right now? Okay. Well, start with purples. Go from there. Experiment with a team with her now? Sure, we can go experiment with her now. We had something built with her earlier, but I didn't save it. I'll figure out something again. We actually did that earlier on the stream. Do a purple team for her. I forget what I used, and I don't believe I saved it. Probably should have. Okay, where were we? Taking reds. All the reds. Every red in every which direction. It is red day after all. And then I move it so we can't take reds. Fail. I was hoping there would still be some kind of mana we could take after that. So, I guess not. And if I take that one, he'll get purple. So we'll just take that one. And he'll go and take the other thing. We'll go and throw down Dragon Soul. Why don't these airbuds want to stay in? And we'll throw down Christine X and go from there. But yeah, we'll go test her. See what she can do today. While we go and make a purple team for her. What else would we use with her? Probably Herdmaster. Because we're going to need the quicker mana. Also, the team that we'd actually use her for would likely be using a Scion first slot. Actually, I might as well just test her against my exact defend team. Because that's the team I'm making for her to counter. Is exactly what I have set as defend. So let's just fight ourselves and see if we can beat ourselves with the pure purple team for tomorrow. The only thing it won't work against is all the Wolf Garrick teams that are being used. It won't work against that. But as far as the meta, like the Scion, Ragnarok, Famine, Death, and stuff like that, that is really good. Because once you kill the Scion, you just disable the entire team with her. Because you just keep silencing Famine and Death over and over again. So let's test it and go make the team for it to counter it out. And we'll go with, well, for one, we need her, obviously. That's without a doubt. It is a purple day for this other day for tomorrow. So what else will we end up needing? Probably Herdmaster. Probably, we can't go Kraken is the main problem here. But this team isn't made to go and counter the barriers and stuff like that. This team is made to counter the other team, the Famine Death team. The one with that runs only one of each. If they run 2 famines, it won't work. It also won't work if they run 2 deaths. But we'll run this. That. We don't have our damage source anymore. Going at Amnesia would be too much mana at this point. I almost feel like moving my Herdmaster back one. And then putting something else in first slot. Maybe a Dragon Soul, actually. Because Dragon Soul is mana generation. Oh, but wait, but we're going to be up against Scion, though. Oh! You know what? Scion. We're going to be up against Scion. We can use Scion as well. And, what else would we need, then? We would need a purple-brown or a purple-red. Could get away with Dragon Soul. It's possible. It's definitely possible. What else could we put there? Cabarrus? You can't use Cabarrus on PC mobile anymore. You can on console, but it's only a 50% chance to get a revive. And Cabarrus isn't particularly good against the team we're trying to do. I'm not trying to use this against the Wolf Garrick teams and everything. I'm completely ignoring that with this. I'm using this specifically for the what's it called? The, oh, what's it called? The, Famine Death team with Ragnagord. Start out with a hut? I could put a hut in here. The problem with the hut is it's still not that much damage. It would be about 29, let's say 30. It would be about 90 damage approximately. 90 damage per cast. That'd be a double kill. Though, if they're already poked, that would be enough to kill. Maybe I will go to Yaga's hut. Maybe I will. We might need to save this for next week too. Because this week, or next week, she will probably have 25%. And Yaga's hut will probably have 25%. Almost guaranteed. So this will work even better for Purple Day next week. But yeah, let's go try this real quick. Just see what happens. I want to double check though. Or then again, I can't double check now. I'd have to double check on the fly when we actually do it tomorrow. Because I won't know now for sure if it will or will not actually kill or not. And then we go with that banner. Let's do purple plus 1 yellow. Because the stats we see now will be different than the stats we see tomorrow. So even though we might be able to one-shot combo it now, we might not be able to one-shot combo it tomorrow. Against whatever specific team we're up against of a similar composition to this. Now first things first, mana generation. It's always the first order of business. Until he drains us, in which case it's still this first order of business. Let's see. Well, I can't do that. He takes skull. It's like blue into purple? Nope, just a blue into nothing. And he steals over mana. Yeah, that's pretty much how it will go tomorrow. Pretty much. We'll just let him do that. Get our mana back now. There goes Famine. Yeah, this is pretty standard of how this ends up going. Not any different than what will happen tomorrow. This is why I don't try new teams. What even? If we take the purple or the brown, which are only 2 moves, he gets a skull both ways. Let's get to it that way so he doesn't get more mana. Oh, we finally get a skull, but it's kind of when we don't have a Scion anymore. A little late. And there goes his drain soon. Nice, okay. Making some come back. Too little, too late though. And we'll throw that down. Nice. Not enough to kill though. And he just stole all of our mana again. And nothing we have other than that little claw can kill it, which I guess I'm just going to have to do because we don't have a choice. The skull, I think I just ignore. Oh no, we go for it. And then we summon. Because we have our double disable ready. No! Actually, that's not as bad as I thought it was. Never mind. So, let's silence. Get our hut. The Battle of the Huts. Yeah, maybe I should get rid of the hut. I don't actually need the second hut in my team. Or the last slot hut. Because it's kind of just getting in the way of our other summoned huts that are going into slots of everywhere. So we probably need a red purple. I might just go Dragon Soul. The only problem is Dragon Soul can't outpace Famine or anything. Hut, 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 huts. I know. Sounds like hot or like the hut as in the football hut. Let's see. Well, we'll go for a poke on Famine. Too bad that doesn't re-silence. I really wish this character re-silenced. I don't know why I just went for double red. Out of habit of taking the most possible mana. Ball taking 0 mana. Great strategy. Alright, this is pretty much over. It didn't go for a summoner though, at least. We'll move that over. He'll deny our mana. He has death now. Neither of them have immune to it. And that's match. We lose. Yeah, that's pretty much what will happen tomorrow doing that. Let's try it with Dragon Soul. I'm just afraid we wouldn't be able to do much with it. But at least it has a lot of defensive stats that we might be able to utilize. Let's see what happens if we put a Dragon Soul there. Oh, it has -1 red though. Never mind. We need to go a brown purple. Do we actually go Cabarrus? It kind of didn't want to have to do that. But it could be a good backup strategy, possibly. Also, it does have 25% this week, so that doesn't make too much of a difference. Is the only problem with that. I guess we will. If nothing else, we can use it for its trait. But so could Keeper of Souls as well. We'll roll with it, I guess. Oh, is it from Spaceballs too? Okay, let me see. Didn't realize it was from Spaceballs. How badly do we need green immediately? Oh, I didn't mean to use this against a PvP team. Fail. It's not what I meant to use it against. I meant to use it against the meta. Or the other meta. Pizza the Hut. Let's see, we'll take the blue. Get ourselves a Cascade into it. No, our mana! We're doing really bad at stealing mana from another Scion today. Really, it's still his turn. Wow. 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 What just happened? Let's try this again. Well then. Maybe we should stop while we're ahead. Or behind. I'm not even sure at this point. Okay, we'll take a skull poke, I guess. A little early to take a poke, though. But the only manas I can take I don't really need at the moment. He didn't get any mana where I needed it. So I'll just poke him again. He gets the huge amount of mana. We'll just take some purple. Oh wait, blues. Almost didn't see that. So we'll at least have a drain regardless of what happens here. Okay. So not as bad this time around. We'll move that over. And then throw down the drain as soon as we clear out all the extra turns. So we'll throw that down. Take our skull. Then we explode it. Then we explode, and the drain will split kill it. Or he'll drain us and then win. That's also another strategy. Okay, he'll drain us. He'll get his mana right back and we'll have no answer. We'll swipe mana again, he'll drain us again. And then a couple turns from now, he will win. So move that. Take that mana. He'll get his mana back again. Yeah, we might not do this tomorrow. If this is what it's gonna be like. It's not worth it. He just stole it again. right before we were about to cast. This is over. Fail. Yeah, we won't be able to use Baba Yaga. The Scion alone is enough to solo our entire team, the front of his team, let alone the back that we're trying to disable. He could not get any famine and death, and he could still team wipe our entire team. But yeah, that is why I use that defend team. Wow. I know, it has destroyed me. The RNG. Nerf RNG. Give better luck. Though we did have pretty good luck in Guild War today, I do have to say. Particularly on the last battle. The luck can go both ways. Can either be really lucky for us or the AI. It might be worth saving for next week, though. Yeah, I might just save this team for next week. With the Baba Yaga and the hut and all that. Because it'll have bonus next week. Hopefully it'll come as an early day. Maybe like first or second day of purple. Would be purple. But yeah, I believe I am going to save her for next week. Because then both the hut and her will have at minimum 25%. Because the bonus for next week's likely Urskea Kingdom plus the Urska type are both going to likely have 25%. Let's see. You still beat you with it? Which team? You just beat your defend with that team. Ended up with 3 huts and a Baba Yaga. Oh, you did end up beating it. You had her in last slot, though. Well, it doesn't really make much of a difference if she's from third or last. At least against that particular team that we were doing against. Makes, it's pretty much exactly the same. AI is not going to really aim much differently either, I don't think. Oh yeah, where am I going? It's all the way at the top. Yeah, I don't think it would have made too much difference either way. Every Guild War battle you lost this week, legit had one troop wipe your team from, wow, from all the really, really good cascades. When do you think console will get New Kingdom? The one that just came out? Probably about a month or two from now. More so to a month, I would assume, mainly because they're trying to catch up console by the end of the month. To be, not the end of the month, sorry. By the end of the year, to be caught up with the PC mobile version. How about Rock Troll in first position? Rock Troll is way too risky for Guild Wars. I'd rather use Alchemist or something else. Also, it's for Purple Guild War Day. So I can't use anything other than purple. Oh, wait, never mind. He is purple. I forgot about that. You said Rock Troll, not Dark Troll. I thought you said Dark Troll. Rock Troll could maybe work. Problem is we wouldn't have a good brown-purple to feed. Cabarrus wouldn't be worth feeding in this team. Now that only has 40%, it's way too risky to throw. We could do 3 casts and still not get a Devour. Cabarrus is almost useless to use offensively in Guild Wars now. And the fact that he doesn't get 100% summon anymore, I try staying away from it if I can. It still works. It's just really, really luck-based. And we already have enough things that are luck-based. Trying to limit it as much as possible whenever I do Guild War teams. To reduce as many lucky, or lack of luck. Anything that's based on RNG in the team. Basically just to remove it from the team. Just to make sure we have as consistent of things as possible. Even this isn't that consistent. But like, for example, with the team that we end up doing today. For example, Crimson Bat, we always know exactly what he's going to do. True damage to everything, 16 heal. Valkyrie, we always know where the blues are going to land. We always know we're going to gain enough souls for the Void Portal from it. Void Portal, assuming we get those souls, we know it's always going to give us a Daemon Summon. We don't know what Daemon that is, but still, it's going to give us a Daemon Summon. It's going to give us something to tank with. And Draculus, we know exactly what he's going to do. Just steal a bunch of life, gain that life. And nothing's really random about it. Generally, with every Guild War team I ever make, I try to keep it as minimal as possible for things that can go wrong. Exploders are slightly more random than average, like than a convert. But it's still consistent enough that it normally works. Main thing that's really bad against is Scion. And of course, there's like so many Scions around. And Scion and Famine are the only two things that these Exploder kind of builds are bad against. Other than that, they're kind of pretty smooth for most battles. Anyways, I'll probably do this one battle and then head off for the night. Unless anyone else has any specific questions you want me to go over. Or if you still need any builds for tomorrow, which is a purple day. We were just kind of messing with that team because someone was requesting for it. But, yeah, I don't think we're actually going to be doing it tomorrow. Not quite sure. It doesn't seem consistent enough at all. And we definitely can't run it against these teams because they have immune to silence on half their team because of the Wolf Garrix. So it wouldn't actually work against them. Because the whole point of doing that kind of build would be to utilize the silence. And if they have immunity to it, then we can't really utilize it. Also, that kind of goes to show just how bad Silent One is, like mana cost wise and everything, these days. They made a troop that can still do damage and half silence the enemy team. And it only costs 13. And it's still useless. Plus it has a summon on top of that. You got a Magrim on console at last? Nice. Ella Magrim? I assume you mean Ella Magrim. I don't think there's any other Magrim in the game. So, very nice. Congrats. Yeah, that is the Mythic in consoles this week. It'll be in the drop pool until Thursday. Or I should say until the Friday reset. Which is basically until the end of Thursday. So yeah, definitely get it on console if you can. It might be... when gem spawning gets nerfed on console, it will be a lot weaker. But as of this current moment, Ella Magrim, aside from the Valkyrie Justice Queen map team on console, Ella Magrim is the strongest troop you can possibly have on console right now. Other than that triple combo. Those two are the strongest possible things you can create right now. At least on console. On PC mobile, that's slightly different these days. Particularly the PC end. Okay, so we can just double Christine X at this point, and we'll be good to go. Yeah, we'll do it on blue. And we'll do it on yellow. And it's pretty much match. I just cast. Oops, and I'm clicking on the wrong direction. Or the wrong area, I should say. Trying to get it quicker, and it's just making it go slower. Because I keep missing the clicks. You played a lot of PvP this week. Are you aiming for top 100? Oh, no. That's just normally how much I play these weeks, most weeks. Because of 4 times speed, it makes it go quite a bit quicker. I generally always reach at least 10,000 these days. 11,800 isn't even that high. If we go check the leaderboard, yeah. We're actually only in the top 16,000. That's actually not that high at all these days. Mainly because it's so much easier to get points. I'd have to get about 20 to 22,000, I believe, is how much you need by the end of Sunday to be able to make the top 100. And about 20,000 is about how much you need to make the top 1,000, I believe. So yeah, I normally don't even bother with that ever. The rewards for doing so is very, very irrelevant. They are so ridiculously small, other than the arcanes, but even those are... If you spent the amount of time you did, like half the time you did, to try to get to this rating, you could get like 10 to 20 times that many arcanes. But, yeah. That's like the only even remotely okay reward. Everything else is completely useless. There's gem numbers in the 1 and 2 digits. The ones that are in 1 digit are laughable. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 gems. For placing 100th. 4 gems. 2 arcanes. 4,000 gold, 600 souls. It's pretty irrelevant. Even first prize isn't excessively good. The only part of it that's good is the arcane. You get 25,000 gold, 2,500 souls, 50 gems, and 11 arcanes. But that requires you playing upwards of like 15 hours a day. I think these days it's almost 20 hours a day. I'm not even sure. But it's some kind of very, very, very high amount. Depends how efficient you are when you're actually playing as well. But, yeah, it's at minimum like 15, 16 hours a day. Somewhere around that general ballpark. Right now, I believe the leader is 100, and yeah. The leader right now is 50,000 above second place. They have half their score as a lead. That is how big of a gap there is. Also, that might be the highest score ever achieved ever. We'll just have to see by the end of the week. But whatever he gets may be the highest score ever. Basically, all the scores that will be occurring in the next few weeks to months will be the highest scores ever. Mainly because it's with 4 times speed, it's a lot easier to get higher score. And it feels like everyone is trying to take turns getting a record for the highest ever. I'm never going to be trying to do that, though. That takes way too much time. Yeah, I actually don't mind that the rewards are horrible for PvP. Mainly because I don't feel as bad for never bothering going that high. The only rewards that are good for PvP are the ones that everyone can easily do. And those are the ones that you get for getting to 1.9k rating. which gives about 46 glory keys, about 300 glory, a couple hundred souls, a couple thousand gold. Mainly those glory keys and the glory are the two main things that are really, really nice out of that. And definitely worth doing every single week that you ever play. Doesn't even take that long either. It only takes about 1 or 2 hours in the current setup of the game with how the speed increases. If you're a newer player, it might be a little bit harder to do, but still definitely manageable. Even with a horrible team, you could still be up to 1.9k rating. Might just take a little bit longer. Anyways, I'm going to be heading out for the night, guys. Thank you all so much for joining. We will be doing Stardew Valley tomorrow from noon Eastern Standard Time until around 6 or 7 p.m. or so. Probably more towards 6. We will be doing Gems of War again tomorrow and going over the event for next week. Well, technically, the event for next week, we could actually go over that right now if we really wanted to. But yeah, we'll be doing that at the same time tomorrow. But technically, we can kind of do that somewhat right now, because if we go to, not Merkrim Woods, if we go to the new kingdom, click over to challenges, the new troop that's coming next week on Monday is actually already in the game, technically. It's not obtainable, but it's that, the corrupted Urska. It explodes, or assuming they don't change it, it explodes your gem and raids a random ally for every purple gem destroyed. So if you destroy 4 purple gems, you just enrage your whole team. Then create 6 skulls. And he's a red-purple 12 mana, immune to Entangle, gain 1 attack whenever it gets hit, and 25% skull reflect. So yeah, that's the new troop coming on Monday. So there we go, we already went over it. That's basically all you need to know. That, and if you want to buy any of the new kingdom stuff, like the legend or stuff, event key next week is the time to do it. Do keep in mind that not next week, but the following week is Silverglade. So you may want to save your event keys for Silverglade. Silverglade has only 1 legend, and it is KrissTigger. KrissTigger is considered one of the strongest troops in the game. Some may even consider it the absolute strongest. So it's definitely really advised. You can also run 4 of it. Assuming you have it fully traded, you can also run 4 of it as your entire team on both green and blue Guild War days, if you so choose to do so. Not the absolute best thing for either, but it's definitely a lot of fun messing around with that. And it's pretty funny that that's even possible, that you can just use 4 of the exact same troop and still win. But it is, and it does. Especially if you have like a Scion and Corvash to assist it on a blue day. But anyways, that's happening in 2 weeks. Next week is the Urska thingy. Anyways, have a good rest of your weekend, everyone. Thank you for watching. Have a good night, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Goodbye. If I can click the button. Oh gosh.